Decomposition, the power of waste runoff.
By Brian Adams.
Carolyn Munoz-Geoghan.
Jennifer Yardis.
Almost one-third of the pollutants entering the national waterways are derived from non-point sources. This is according to Khalil, Reddy, and Overcash, who did a study on potential pollutants in runoff water. These pollutants come from non-point sources, which include things like livestock waste, fertilization of farms, pesticides, and other environmental factors. The concerns surrounding non-point source pollution deal with excess amounts of nitrogen and phosphorus being carried into our water sources through runoff from the surrounding agricultural areas.
This problem causes increased amounts of nitrogen to pollute our primary headwaters like Dingle Dell. One of the main sources of pollutants comes from the fertilizers farmers use and the techniques they use to lay the fertilizers. The two techniques researched in the Khalil, Reddy, and Overcash study included applying the fertilizer to the top of the soil and incorporating the fertilizer within the soil. It was found that surface-applied fertilization caused a great amount of runoff pollution compared to when the farmers would cultivate the fertilizers within the soil. There are many methods that can be used to help alleviate some of the pollutants affecting Dingle Dell. These techniques were studied by Mander and were proven to be effective in the studied headwaters that were being tested for high levels of nitrogen.
One method deals with the filtration properties of vegetation. If more vegetation was planted nearer in the riparian zone, it would filter much of the nitrogen out before it can pollute our waterways. Method 2 deals with the type of fertilization method that the farmers use. If farmers would plow their fields when fertilizing, then it would result in less pollution. The transition from surface fertilization to deep plow fertilization would greatly decrease the amount of nitrogen in our headwaters. Another method that could be researched is the use of microbes that transfer nitrogen to its gaseous form. We could mix these microbes into the riparian zone or into the fertilizers in order to decrease the amount of nitrogen released.
If we could enact just one of these methods, we would be doing a great service in protecting the environment of Dingle Dell and other primary headwaters and riparian zones like it.